Hello everyone, welcome back to our second preview of the channel. Today I'm gonna bring you a new deck which will probably be making important strides in the next standard format, which is XY-on. As of now, this is what my current list looks like. I've played a couple of games to make sure the list was good and consistent, and it's been doing rather well actually, rather well. So we've got 3 Shaymin EX, pretty standard to draw everything and discard to power up Vespiquen, which is our main attacker with V-Revenge. Now many of you may be familiar, there was a Flareon Plasma which had a very similar attack, doing more damage for each Pokemon in your discard pile. And one advantage Vespiquen has over Flareon is its 90 HP, means it can be searched for by Level Ball, which has been reprinted in the new expansion, and also when combined with the new Eeveelutions, you can actually turn your stage 1 Pokemon into other types, which makes hitting for weakness rather easy actually, and getting those important knockouts, it's not that hard. And for any matchup where you don't actually have a potential weakness advantage, you just get rid of all the Flareons, Vaporeons, and they power up Vespiquen. Like so far I've consistently managed to 1 KO EXs, and in the late game some Megas, and there's also always easy targets to Lysander up like Shaymin's. So the 2-for-1 trade-off with Vespiquen works out really nicely. This is Flareon, the same effect where you get fire Pokemon, and this is really nice, especially for against Mega Sceptile EX decks. And what else? Well, 4 Battle Compressor is to ensure you always have enough Pokemon in your discard pile to get knockouts. Unown powers up Vespiquen nicely and gives you a little bit of card advantage. Level Balls to search out everything in the deck except for Shaymin EX. Sacred Ash to try and ensure you can get 6 Vespiquen out in a game, and the energies are actually just enough to power up 6 Vespiquen. Usually don't need that many, or it'll be hard to get that many out, but even if you get a 5th one, that's really good. And with these energies you can even attack with Vaporeon or Flareon in some weird clutch situations. One switch to sometimes get things out of the active spot. Vespiquen has free retreat, but nothing else does. Ultra Balls, because these can actually fetch you Shaymin and discard some Pokemon in your hand to keep powering up. 4 Versus Seeker, which since the card got released I'm pretty sure has been almost the standard, the absolute standard. 2 Ace Trainer, which I really liked so far, especially with low HP basic Pokemon. I'm pretty sure this card has been clutch in a few of the games I've played. Lysander to make sure you can kill what you need to. 1 Birch, because it could be a Shauna. On average, Birch will net you half a card more, and I'm not very lucky with flips, but just trying it out, could easily be a Shauna. 4 Sycamore, which is pretty much a must in this new format. 3 Muscle Band to make it easier for you to get KOs. 4 Double Colorless, and 2 of each energy. So with this in mind, let's get right to it, shall we? I think I'm gonna play 2 games right now. I made a copy of the deck by mistake. Let's look for an opponent, and when the channel launches in September, I'll be having weekly decks. So I'll be focusing on one deck, tweaking it, making sure it's optimal, and recording its record, what it played against, its weekly record, and see what does well. So we're facing off now against ZZZZZ55. I always choose heads. I rarely ever start games either. Like, many people say this, but now there will actually be video evidence of my bad luck, I guess. I'm pretty sure, or it feels like all 50-50 flips aren't 50-50 for me at least, but that might just be my biased perception. My opponent taking a long time. It's actually late. Might have fallen asleep. He decides to start, obviously. Now, no combi, so we start Eevee with Unown on the bench. We have okay cards to start off with. We can get our Shaymin to draw cards as long as he doesn't start a Wolfet or plays down a Silent Lab. And it's not a bad start. No supporter, but Shaymin's really good. I think I'm not playing for Shaymin because I still don't have my 4th Shaymin on the online game. Okay, now this is a problem. Aegislash is going to be a serious problem. With only 4 double colorless energy, it's gonna be an interesting game right off the bat. I wanna keep Flareon. We could attach a double colorless energy and kill the Eevee. Oh jeez. Okay, I'm gonna go combi. Yeah, I'm gonna draw an extra card. Okay, there's Shaymin. So I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna get rid of the Jolteons. Well, Jolteon only included 1 and 2 Vaporeons. It's always good to check also what you have. Try to determine what you have in your prices. Like for example, there's 1 combi, there's 2 of them. So I always try to keep account like 2-0 so far. Combi Vespiquen, 3-0, 3-1, 3-2, 3-3. So with that, yeah, we know 1-1 line is priced. Now double colorless, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and I saw 3 more energies. So we're okay in that department. Geez. The problem is gonna be getting this dude out of the active whilst being able to kill that. Okay, that's really good. I think, do we need Lysander? I don't think we need Lysander. We don't have any supporter cards. I think I'm gonna go for another combi in case he Lysanders. And Shaymin again. Okay, there's our switch, so that's nice. Unfortunately though, we can bring back Shaymin next turn, but this is really bad now. We're left without supporters, 2 Flareons, but nothing else we can do right now. I wouldn't mind him killing the Eevee because we're ensured a Flareon next turn, unless there's no N anymore. I don't know if he's playing N, but an Unown R would fit on our bench. There's a Seeker, but no supporter in our discard. Could have discarded a Juniper with our Battle Compressor, but I honestly expected out of a 5-card Shaymin to draw something a bit more useful. And the problem will be next turn. What do I bring up? I think, yeah, I do it like this. We don't want to play Sacred Ash, that makes no sense. And I do this. I know it's a waste, but I get my Shaymin back. I can draw cards next turn. And now I need a basic energy and a Vespiquen for next turn to get the knockout thanks to Flareon. Flareon coming in clutch. Oh, he doesn't have an energy either. Okay, so first off, Unown. There's a supporter, but we can't play it since we're not down in prices. Jeez, I'm gonna attach to this guy in case he doesn't get it next turn either. I'm gonna play this guy. Okay, there's our Vespiquen. Still no basic energy. But we got a supporter now, so that's nice. Yep, 4 cards only, of course. Not that it's surprising to anybody. Oh, and we're stuck again. And I I could retreat and use my attack, but it's not worth sacrificing Shaymin like that. I mean, Vespiquen, if it draws an energy, knocks me right off. So that's that. This is frustrating. Now I don't have a Versus Seeker to use that. No Psychomon. Top decks the Heat Trend. Plays down Skyfield. Well, that's weird. That's good for us though, because we have that Shaymin now. So I expect him to kill, but I just need one energy. Come on. One basic energy. It's unfortunate that we play such a low count. Okay. That works. Now we can freely do that. There's a second Vespiquen. Is there a second? Yeah, I'm gonna save the energy for just in case we see a second Aegislash. Now we do have enough Pokemon, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Muscle Band 11, and he's weak. Therefore, we revenge for 220. Well, that was a nice top deck, and his Stadium also helped us out, although, well, no, not really, because we had the bench space open after he killed the active Flareon. Now, we can Lysander next turn. Okay, he gives us Shaymin for free, but if he plays down any other threat or power, yeah, there's the second Aegislash. Okay, so I'm not gonna hesitate unless he ends us. Just gonna Lysander and kill the second Aegislash. No questions asked. Evolve, attach, simple. Keeping it simple. Making sure, like, after we do that, our win condition becomes just knocking out Shaymin, and that can be done with a double colorless energy. We'll have more than enough Pokemon, I reckon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we'll need a Muscle Band or 2 more Pokemon in the discard pile. Doesn't play an N, that means that's a dead Aegislash. Wow, he's been drawing really poorly as well. There's a Rayquaza, so maybe discarding Jolteon was not the best idea, but in the end, okay, now no more easy Shaymin target, which is unfortunate, really unfortunate, but he'll probably play one eventually. I mean, that's the thing about this deck, or what I've noticed about it so far. You start out really strong and get some really nice early KOs, but it tends to fizzle out like towards the late game as you struggle to draw energy or struggle to really get that last KO. And so far we have very few Pokemon in our discard pile, which is unfortunate. Yeah, so not gonna think about it. Like I said, Lysander, just kill this guy before it becomes an issue. And another 2 prizes. Nice and simple. There's our Muscle Bands. We have the Versus Seeker, so we would need any energy to kill a Shaymin if he does play it. If he doesn't play it, then we're gonna be in a bit of trouble, because that Vespiquen is going down. I don't think we'll see a third Aegislash EX, as far as I can tell from lists posted and US Nationals results. These lists don't play 3 of them, and it's unfortunate that this is a boundaries crossed on deck against an XY on deck, but hey, we're holding up, aren't we? No ends, no callers for us, but this card is, I'm playing two of them in this deck, but I'm really considering going down to 1 because it's quite situational, and you have Versus Seeker to get it. Like, you can consider getting rid of it with a Battle Compressor if you don't need the Pokemon right away, but it's complicated. It's not as black and white as you would think. So like, there's some really nice situations, and it helps you come back but if you're ahead, it literally does nothing. So in my previous video when I opened my packs, I said this would probably be a 4 in every deck, but I had not read that you had to be down in price. Okay, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Pokemon in the discard pile, plus 20, 11. Muscle Band, that's 13. We need 4 more Pokemon. Unown makes it 3 more Pokemon. Oh, and I just misplayed, didn't I? That Muscle Bands. Well, that was terrible on my part. I'm sorry. Okay. So, no more Pokemons. I'm very susceptible to an end, but I also have the Versus Seeker, which ensures we can Lysander for game. So do we do that? Yeah, we're not attacking with this guy. We have the energies and we have the Lysander. So gonna be revenge. Really don't have any other option. We would not have gotten the enough Pokemon out, even if I hadn't misplayed that Muscle Band. It's unfortunate that you can't take back every player. You can only take back like benched Pokemon and energies, but there's our win condition. Even if he Mega Evolves, that thing is in range. We've got the Lysander. He can get a knockout right now, which would put us in a bit of a pickle, as we would need our 4th Vespiquen or more Vespiquens. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is our 1 combi and 1 Vespiquen, isn't it? Haven't really been paying attention to that, but I might have pulled a Vespiquen out of the prices though. Not entirely sure. Playing a Battle Compressor. It doesn't play in. Pretty sure we win. So he's got a huge hand. If he doesn't have it, he can get rid of it and might have a Versus Seeker. That's our probability. I am nervous. See? This is what I'm talking about. Closing out. Okay. Oh, he's using Hoopa, so he's actually combining formats. So I'm truly at a disadvantage. It's not like he's not using new cards in his favor. It's just simply using everything at his disposal, even new cards. No end yet. We're not seeing an end. Is he slow playing? Like, we still have outs out of the end, right? We have 7 cards in our hand. We have Vespiquen's Intelligence Gathering as well to try to recover, and our deck isn't really big, so we have okay odds to recover. This guy's taking a really long time. During his turn, Sacred Ash, 5 Pokemon, back 2 Aegislash. That makes me a bit nervous. We have the basic energy, but the end could be huge. There it is. Yep. He's gonna retreat without wasting energy. He's gonna kill my Vespiquen. He only draws 1 price. So I put this guy up because he has free treats. I can get the kill, but then he kills me and then I'm just completely out of options. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna power up Shaymin to 50 to it. And geez, I'm always susceptible to him, no matter what I bring up. He can KO Shaymin with this guy, but does he have a switch into that? Odds are low. He has a really big deck, so him having the exact cards, but what would he need? A switch or a Lysander to kill this guy. He can retreat. think my best play is to sacrifice Flareon. I think I sacrifice the Shaymin. See, the thing is, our switch has been used, so I can't, unless he knocks me out, I cannot retreat and attack for a knockout in the same turn. This guy is at 50 hit points left. We can't kill it with Intelligence Gathering. We can kill it with a Lysander, double colorless, muscle band Shaymin though. That's something to consider. Next turn we can get down to 1 card or 2 cards depending on what we top deck. At least this is a really nice game. It's close. The end made it really close, obviously. We're just hoping for a Lysander. There's 1, 2, 3 Versus Seekers and 1 Lysander. So we have 1 Lysander and 1 Versus Seeker left out of 14 cards. Here 1 gives us the game. There's the Versus Seeker. Oh, he's gonna call this. Not gonna try to kill Vespiquen since he knows, he saw I return Shaymin, Muscle Band and double colorless energy. Now that's scary. That is a bit scary. He can power it up, retreat and kill Shaymin. That means either we draw the Lysander or we lose. Yep, that's coming up. So we absolutely need the Lysander. Absolutely need it. There's no way around it. I can't get enough Pokemon in this card pile to attack for 220 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Plus 40, that's 160. No. We absolutely need to kill that Rayquaza. Absolutely need to. There's no way around it. So we're just gonna attach. Doesn't matter if we kill with that guy or not. 4, and we did not get it. So that's game. I can't draw any more cards. But I can put 2 more in my discard pile. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, so that's 4. Well, I gotta try it, right? Nope. No, we can't do 220. Lysander and Versus Seeker were in my last 2 cards. That's really unfortunate. 20 damage shorts of the kill. Oh well. It was a good game at least. Really close. Nothing I could really do to prevent my opponent from winning. That was a really long match actually. And it was a close one. So I'm gonna leave it at that to not make the video very long. But this is the kind of playthrough and thought process that you can expect when the channel finally officially launches in September. And I will try my best to have every video, the first video of the week will present the deck, and I will play 2 matches. That doesn't matter if they're long games or short games. If they're really short, like donks or something, I'll make them 3 games at least. But I always try to have at least 2 good games or 2 decent games in every video. We'll have a total of 14 games with the deck, making changes in between things. I'll be having all deck lists available and everything. And well, hopefully you'll enjoy that kind of format, a more focused on competitive format rather than a new deck every day, which I know some channels do and it works for them, but I'm gonna try something new and If it doesn't work, we can adjust, and I'm open to any and all feedback. Alright, so that's it for now. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you around. Bye bye.